This has to be one of my favourite cases to date for the iPhone 14 Pro, especially for a Kevlar case. It's just so good. And not in just the design aspect, but the price aspect as well. And I'm going to talk about the price later on, so stay tuned for that because I think you'll be surprised. So let's look at the inside. Inside we've got this soft microfiber feeling. Always nice to have, especially when you're putting your glass back phone in there, especially if things are going to fall through, which they shouldn't, but if they do, you should know that nothing hard will be pressing up at the back of your phone. We've got that little built with Kevlar branding bit at the bottom. Lovely metal buttons, which you have to love. If you haven't experienced metal buttons on the case, such a great feeling, especially tactile feedback, and that metal gives it so much more of a premium feeling. And then this Aramid Kevlar feeling on the back. It may look quite slippery, but you'd be surprised. It does offer, I don't know how, but it offers you a little bit of grip when you're holding the phone, which is always good. The sides are just smooth. Same goes for top and bottom. Let's pop the phone in. We can check out the cutouts, MagSafe strength, camera protection, etc, etc. So we're going to pop the iPhone 14 Pro in. Straight away you'll notice it's got such a snug fit in there. The only thing that gives a little bit of leeway is where the volume buttons and the power buttons are, but that's always expected because that's with probably 99% of cases. Cutouts for the mute toggle switch, not that open, but definitely not hard to turn on and off. You just got to put your finger in there, flick it up and down. And then cutouts for the bottom, very nice, as you can see, for the microphone and speakers, very precise. And then you've got a big opening for the charging port, so you shouldn't have any issues depending on which cable you want to put in there. When we look at camera protection, you can see that you get quite a big hump on the back as that camera guard to protect your camera, which we always say is a good thing, because last thing you want is the camera on your very expensive phone to be smashed. Got a little bit of Benks branding on the side there, nice and minimal. And the only thing I think this case could do with a bit more of is that front lip. As you can see, it's not that big, but it should do the job. I would prefer if it was slightly bigger, just for them face down drops to have that bit more of reassurance that nothing's going to happen. But I would always recommend anyway getting a tempered glass screen protector for your phone. At the moment on mine I've got this matte screen protector by Benks as well. Both case and screen protector going to be linked in the description box below with a nice little discount code for you to use. At already discounted prices, take a bit extra off. This case does remind me of, if you've ever watched my videos before, you would have known that I've reviewed on the iPhone 13 Pro the Pataka Maggie's Pro case, and I said that was one of my best feeling Aramid fiber Kevlar style cases to date. This just beats it. Weighs in around, I think, 37 grams this case, so it's not heavy at all. Super like nice and slim profile. Obviously they're not these super thin cases, but definitely a nice slim profile. Gives you that grip you need. Tactile buttons, which is always good to have. Camera protection. Looks, I have to say, it looks great. You can't deny it. However, it does have the same issues as all Aramid fiber Kevlar cases, and that's that it's quite prone to fingerprints, as you can see. But like I said, that's with any type of Aramid fiber or Kevlar case. I've yet to find one that doesn't leave fingerprints on the back. Let's try out MagSafe, because that's a big aspect of these cases, is how the MagSafe works, how strong it is, and how the accessories adhere to it. So I've got a plethora of different MagSafe accessories here. Let's start with the lightest one. It's going to be this mouse MagSafe wallet. So it goes on without any issues. And we do the shake test, and it stays on there perfectly fine. Definitely a strong magnet in this one, which is always nice to see, as you don't want this flying off, especially with your cards and money in. Pass the test. And then we've got this Benks slim power bank. I think it's a 5000 milliamp power bank. Very slim, sleek. Let's pop that one on. Nice connection, as you can see. Let's do the shake test on this one. stays on there no problem at all, which is always good to see as well. That's passed the test. Now these two are the ones that usually fail the test because of their weight. We've got the Oysel power bank, MagSafe power bank, so let's pop that on. Very good suction on there with the MagSafe. Let's give it a shake. Wow, well, surprisingly, you've probably seen my other case videos where I shake this on other cases and they fall off, or this falls off quite easily. That was very impressive. But this one I don't think it stands a chance. Even more heavier is the Momax power bank. So giving it a bit more of an aggressive shake, definitely comes off, which is to be expected. It's quite a heavy product, so I've yet to see a case pass the test of this not flying off yet. So overall, I have to say this is such a good case, definitely my top 5. And like I said about the price, originally it was $60. The Pitaka Maggie's Pro case is around $60-70 I think. So that was already a little bit cheaper. Now it's $40 on the website, and on top of that, if you check the description box below, you'll find a link and a discount code to take even an extra 15% off of this case at the minute. Not just the case, but anything you buy on the Benks website. And if you've got any questions about this case, be sure to leave it in the comments box below. I'll definitely answer as many as I'm able to. And remember to like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button down somewhere here to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check it out. I'll catch you on the next one and more videos to come. So have a nice day and see you later.